My dear students of SAT, particularly I am trying to communicate, that as a student of SAT 1. Those who are appearing for LUMS, American universities, Harvard, MIT, Stanford, McGill, Canada, and Concordia, Canada, and Australian university and things like that. And those who are very much desirous to get admission in LUMS, then definitely it will prove very beneficial. Again, I'm of the opinion I have discussed earlier, the phenomena which I have discussed earlier, that what is SAT? Again, I'm of the opinion, what is SAT? SAT means Scholastic Aptitude Test. Is that clear? But SAT means your time. If you grip time, then you can do SAT. If you cannot grip time, you can't do SAT. So SAT means time. You don't have time at your disposal. If you stop within a span of time, then your failure is certain. So in order to avoid all of this thing, you must try to parallel towards your goal. And what is, you should parallel that time plays one of the most essential role. You should try to show your ability. And on top of that, I'm very much influenced. I'm very much positive. I'm very much hopeful about my younger youth, because they have cognitive skill, craftsmanship, experience of life. And if they try to utilize their energy, their power, their scarcity, their wisdom, their enlightenment, their cognitive skill, their craftsmanship, and their experience of life, positively, honestly, then definitely they can change their fate. So they should try to utilize their energy, their power, their scarcity, their wisdom, their enlightenment, their cognitive skill, their craftsmanship, their experience of life, and things like that. The student particularly, I am of the opinion, I would like to give you advice. I would like to give the advice. The students who are sitting in their ivory tower, the students who are sitting in their romanticism, in their, that world of utopia and world of imagination, they think that everything will change, but everything will never change. Everything will never change. It is the first and foremost duty of the student that they should come out and face the stark realities of life, the bitter realities of life. If they are ready to face the bitter realities of life, and what is the bitter reality? Hard work. A potentiality they should try to utilize. And on top of that, one thing is obvious. Some students, not all, actually I am very much positive. I am 100% positive about my younger youth, my laymen and the common man. If they utilize their energy, their power, their scarcity, their wisdom, their enlightenment, their cognitive skill, their craftsmanship, their skill, and their experience of life, then definitely they can change their fate. But I am sorry to say that there are students who try to show, I would like to show you the example. They are shown like that of the pigeon. Actually, they are look like the pigeon. When pigeon sees a cat, it closes its eyes. And then there is another beautiful example. I'm sorry to complicate this thing. Then there is another example of a student. These two, that example of a ostrich. When ostrich sees that way danger. He buries it into the mud. So you are the student, you are the human being. You should try to face the bitter realities of life. You should try to understand the hard realities of life. And what are the hard realities of life? That, for instance, if you are doing Amidara Satwan, then you should try to be energetic, be quick, be active. If you try to activate yourself, then definitely you can perform very good Amidara research. So one thing is quite clear. One thing is quite clear. Utilize your energy, your power, your sagacity and things like that, then definitely you will get success in your in your SAT and also in your future life. Some students are of the opinion that SAT1 is only SAT1 or GMAT or GRE or CSS exam or MA English or things like that. These are the things which are needed only when they are in the academic career. But I am of the opinion that these can be utilized in your future as well. If you utilize SAT1 and if you try to have retentive memory of SAT1, then definitely in future SAT will help you. And if you are doing an English literature, if you have a lot of practice, lot of study about English, then it doesn't mean that it will not help you in your future life. If you try to be retentive, if you try to be quick, if you try to activate yourself, it will help you in your future life. So those students who think that this academic career is only for a few days or for a few months, but I am of the opinion, those who are trying to enter into different sphere of life, different paths of life, they need a lot of practice, lot of study, lot of effort, lot of success. How they can get a lot of success? It is because of the fact that they try to utilize this energy of SAT1, of GMAT or GRE, MA English, CSS, or SAT or things like MTS or GAT, etc., etc. So I am of the opinion, if you are studying, for instance, I would like to give an example. If you are studying in lungs, you try to period of SAT1 or when you get admission in for your BSc or whatever you are trying to have, it will help you in your future life, in your practical life. Normally, the student thinks that the academic career is only useful for in the academic area, in the academic period. No, I am of the opinion if you try to utilize these things, it will help you in your future life. So try to be very quick all time to come. So anyhow, we have done 18 questions of SAT, and the next day on Monday I will start question number 19 and rest of the other, and you are supposed to subscribe. And on top of that, I have earlier pointed out one thing, and what is that? That if you feel any problem, if you feel any difficulties, if you feel any hesitation, then you try to discuss with me, and I will try to help you with the problem. So don't feel any shy. Try to discuss with me, and I will definitely very positively help you. So, okay, today for the day, for today, okay, thank you.